So, what happens if you never quit dropshipping? I made this video 1.5 year ago, and the only reason I've done it is just have proof of my journey, and have like documented, And this is what happened. Last 30 days and last 90 days, I have learned a lot, and in this video, I want to share to you what I've learned. And the reason I want to do that is not to sell you a course, not to sell you a community. It's just because I believe if you know something that's valuable, you should be able to, you shouldn't need to charge for it. If I'm making money with this, why should I charge you? I want to spend my time sharing it with you so you can succeed too, right? So the thing is, I've made this video. I was living with my grandma at the moment, uh, and the reason for that's I was more productive there, more productive. But yeah, I was just someone who's grinding at the moment. And I had to figure it out myself. That's the biggest thing why I think I can really help you. Because, many people are just lying and just making stuff up to sell you something. If I'm not gonna sell you anything, why should I lie? And why should I lie at all? So I have no motivation, no intention to lie. Let's get that sorted. So, um, yeah, let's get down to it. Many people do think I agree with it. There is a certain factor of luck. You can't go around it. But the thing is, how do you define luck? I define luck not as a randomness, but that's you're doing specific things, and those things cause other specific things, right? And the thing is, when you increase the quality of these things, your luck goes up. So you will be able to find more winners. And in this video, I want to explain what I think those specific things are. And you have heard a few definitions. You've heard good products, problem solving, high costs, high margins, and all of those things are true. But what makes it, but what really moves the needle is I've explicitly left blank so I can think about it. Um, what I think really makes it work is just your understanding of who to sell it to and why they should care and or buy it. In my opinion, you can sell any product. You can sell let me just put it here. In my opinion, you can sell any product. And it doesn't matter. It can be problem solving, but the thing is, let me just show you with an example. So I went to Amazon real quick to show you what I mean. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna search a product everyone knows here. Likely everyone has tried to sell posture corrector. When I think of uh, dropshipping, I think of posture correctors. And when you think of this product, does it solve a problem? Yeah, it does. But it solves a problem, but when you understand, if you think about marketing, if you think about ads, how many competitors do you have with this product? Because you're not the only one who's going to advertise this product. And the reason I highlight that is because when you many people do this in dropshipping, they copy their ads, they copy each other's ads, and when you copy each other's ads, what happens is that you're on the same angle they do. I'm not even talking about the legal issues you'll get. The reason it doesn't work is because they have already marketed this product as a solution for posture or back pain, neck pain solution. The two issues with that: many people tolerate neck and back pain. Second of all, is that the market knows this product. They know that this product is on Amazon. They know they can buy it cheaper elsewhere. Why should they buy it from you? That's another problem. So, how can you compete? So, when I think about this product, I might even test it on my channel. I might even test it. So when you think about this product, like how can you compete with this product? I have this product. Maybe it costs, I don't know, $10 with shipping included, likely around 15. I don't know. So you have to sell it at least for $40 to make a decent profit, and I'm not even counting ads. So let's say $50. How can you sell a posture corrector to a problem that is different than posture correction? That's the key question that you need to ask yourself. And yes, you can use AI with it, but AI is more like a strategic. AI is not like a strategic thinker, but it's like it helps speed up things. It doesn't think for you, so you still need to think yourself. Posture corrector, right? How can you sell a posture corrector for a problem that's not posture? So you need to think about um, problems like bad posture, right? What is bad posture really? People buy this with bad. What causes bad posture? Or different question: what causes bad posture? Back pain, like I said. Um, Hunch neck. That's also some kind of bad posture problem. I have the same. I'm sitting like a lot, and my posture is also shit. So I have some kind of the forward neck. Like the main thing to understand is here, you need to find a problem that people don't care about, uh, or like they don't think it's an issue. That's the main thing I keep seeing over and over again. Uh, and you need to make it more urgent. What do I mean with that? Like there's the thing with urgency. Urgency it just means how urgent is something. Like how urgent is it for you to make money after watching this video? Just think about that. It's pretty urgent, right? So the thing is, how can I find a problem, find a desire, like that's more marketing language. How can I find a problem that this product like actually solves and it affects a lot of people and is actually urgent? So back pain. Is back pain urgent? Like if you have chronic back pain, if you can't walk, that's urgent. But like everyone over 50 has back pain. So it's not a marketable problem. I don't think like how I can market that. If you reframe back pain as like maybe a a increased likelihood of developing spine issues later. Like if you reframe back pain as that, and but I mean with reframe, you start your ad with a story like of someone who had this, and then you say I had back pain over the years, and then you said I had to fix my posture, and then you come down to your product. But that's a different one. So back pain is one. Hunch neck. Hunch neck actually is way better than back pain because hunch neck affects your confidence. It affects like how serious people take you. If someone walks around all day with this, then that person will have low confidence, especially if it's pointed out. It's because like it's a shameful problem. If a problem has shame built in, if it's something shameful what you're doing or like what you have, it is more urgent, like general. So this is also a good one. And next question is, except I won't go more deeper like I would, but like for the sake of this video, it's gonna take all. So yeah. So let's say these two, right? After this, I wanna know who to sell it to because like knowing all this, for example, let me just knowing all this is great, but I need to know like who to sell it to because back pay doesn't mean shit. Hunchback doesn't mean shit. This doesn't mean shit until you know who to sell it to. So we ask ourselves the question, like the biggest skill I keep seeing over and over again is asking the right questions. If you can ask the right questions, you will find the right answers. Reframe that. You will have a higher probability of finding the right answers. So like the goal is to just ask the right questions. That's the biggest reason people keep failing because they keep thinking in a specific box and never go outside that box. They keep testing random products they see on TikTok, on their burner account, on their, I don't know, AliExpress, and they keep wondering why does it work. It doesn't work because you're doing the same shit. So what does it mean? I said persona, right? I said who can you sell it to? We need to find out who. And I keep repeating the same shit. Fuck. So who is who's afraid of this the most? Like who is like I'm not afraid of developing spine issues later because the keyword later says later. And at this point I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm like 152 kilograms. And I don't look that fat, but like I have several health issues due to that. And the future threat doesn't really motivate me. The future threats will only motivate you if like there was like a saying, prevention doesn't work, like prevention headlines, let's say prevention as a solution doesn't work in the person itself, but only works for like who will use the product. Think about insurance. If someone buys insurance, will they use the product themselves? Never. If someone buys life insurance, I'm talking about life insurance specifically. If someone buys that, they're not buying that for themselves. They're buying it to avoid the bad things that can happen to their family. So it's about care and love. So these later problems, like who has the highest chance of being afraid of developing spine issues? Who is exposing themselves daily to these kind of situations? Let's ask ChatGPT. Like at this point, you can ask ChatGPT because like you have done the hardest point. ChatGPT or Claude. Claude's my favorite, but like for this, I'm gonna use ChatGPT. Claude's definitely better. Uh, who has the highest chance of being afraid of just later? Well, this is why I had ChatGPT. It's stupid as fuck. Oh yeah. Come on, Cloud. Coffee and Cloud time. Water and Cloud time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Uh, just in general. Construction workers. Makes sense. If you're doing daily heavy activity, you will not specifically be afraid, but like you're more sensitive and more you want to take your health more seriously. So nurses, healthcare workers makes sense. Truck drivers is a good one. Office workers, yeah, that's like I would avoid that. And the reason for that's like posture correctors are mainly marketed to office workers, so avoid that. Dentists and surgeons is an interesting one because they are like literally in bad posture all day. But if you realize it, this doesn't really answer our question. Our question was, let's do it like this with this extension. You didn't answer my question, Claude. My question was specifically, who has the highest chance of being afraid? Think about afraid as like a hidden fear. Think about a fear kind that isn't like they don't think about it day to day, but it's still in their subconscious and like in their psyche. Oh, I love this one. I love this one a lot. People who have witnessed a loved one suffer with back problems. Oh, phenomenal. Think about if you're a grandfather, uh, no, not grandfather, like, because the person who's watching this is likely young. They won't resonate with that. Uh, just think about your mother watching his own mother who has like chronic back issues and can't sit and walk. They will be highly motivated if you capture their attention with this story. And then I'm thinking too much. I need to explain what I think step for step, or people won't understand it. Warning signs. That's just more about back pain, manual laborers, and physical workers. This is what I'm thinking. For athletes, oh, this is a good one. Like, I love it. And the reason I love it is because like they like these people are not marketed to a lot, maybe like not even at all. And what happens if they're not marketed is because like no one is thinking about these people, but they still exist, but they still have the problem, but they're not really motivated to solve it because they don't see that's like an important issue. But once your marketing reaches them, once your ad reaches them, and builds that fear and like emotional force that makes them take their problem seriously, they will be able to like they will be motivated to solve their back pain more than ever. Because like think about like your own life. If you observe your own life, I have done this a lot. And if you've observed your own life a lot, you will see that these patterns exist everywhere. I'm talking two ways, so let me give an example. Look, so recently my father came to me and actually was worried about me drinking a lot of energy drinks. And the reason for that is because he has heard from the news with like one headline. He hasn't even researched. He has seen one headline that energy drinks are like the number two, number three biggest cause of why young people die. And then the news told him like of one specific person's story. And after that he came to me, he said like you need to stop drinking. He didn't understand caffeine. He didn't understand how that worked. He didn't understand what causes actually heart issues. He just heard energy drinks is heart attack. This is like how powerful these things are. And if you can understand how these things work, you can be able to use these in your marketing. And I talk about marketing because like marketing is the single, like I say single a lot. Let's say marketing is like the biggest skill you need to master to be able to be successful with dropshipping. Like if you don't understand it, you will get lucky once or twice, but then you won't be able to repeat it. So if you take away one thing from this video, I know it has been very vague, very um, uninformal. I can't even find a word. But like, if you want to know about something specific, tell me. I can make a video about it. This was just my comeback video, my video like saying, YouTube, I'm back. And yeah, I hope that will be it. Like I've shared some sauce. I don't know if it's even that valuable. Should I even launch this video? I'm overthinking a lot. I'm overthinking a lot. Yeah. Next video will likely be about what ads I write and like how I think about marketing and copywriting in general. Like if this sounds too complex, I understand. Like when I think about 2-year-old me, this would likely sound like rocket science. So if it sounds like, please don't hesitate. Please don't like bounce off or think about it won't work for you because like it may sound complex, but that's just how you learn anything. Have you never heard Alex Hormozy saying like you learn stuff by failing at them, so you need to fail. Let me share this story. I started my business journey 3-4 years ago. I had first a web design business, and what happened is like I started making cold calls, and I sucked at it because like I don't know what to say. So I call these people, and I just tell random stuff and like hope they buy, and no one bought, and no one bought. And the reason for that is because I didn't understand my customer. I didn't understand why they should buy. I sold websites to people who are like who wanted more money, and websites are not more money. Websites are just luxury. It's a nice to have. So if I keep talking, this video will be like 1 hour. So I'm gonna close it. I hope you found it valuable, and I hope I can make another video that is way more valuable than this one. So Take care of yourself.